I was thinking about something yesterday, and you know, it's frustrating to deal with people. Skip the line, go online. Look at that. Yeah, go online. That's rmv.com. It's frustrating to deal with people who want to think the worst of you. You know, that's difficult. That's frustrating. People who enjoy degrading you, being really horrible to you. Degrading, by the way, is the word that I've been using for several years to talk about the way the conglomerate treats women. That's the word. That's the word that I've been using for a long time. Yeah, and if the White House has tried to take it over, there's nothing I can do about that. It's got nothing to do with ISIS or any other terrorist group. The conglomerate is very degrading, very degrading. And as far as what the conglomerate likes to say about me, and my love life, which isn't one, which is actually just kind of, you know, certainly over the past 6 years, has been absolutely awful. I've never said yes to any of these people. I've never said that. I've said no. Sometimes, with some people, I have said things like, all right, if you can stop doing, you know, this, and this, these things, which are really seriously bad, then I can think about it. You know, then maybe, you know, I can get to know you in person. We can talk on the phone, that kind of thing. But they never do. They never do. They never do. And the abuse never stops. Not ever. And so we are really pretty quickly, right, get back to no. And I have never said yes. And I have never said that any of these issues that I've been talking about over the past 6 years are something other than what I say they are, you know? Things that people shouldn't be doing. So the conglomerate likes to try to portray me as someone who has, I don't know, ulterior motives, someone who's not telling the truth, someone who's a hypocrite, someone who's trying to do bad things, just doesn't want anyone to know, someone who wants, somehow I want people to think that I'm better than I am, someone who's out to steal other people's boyfriends, husbands, that kind of thing, and someone who can't make up her mind. And that's not true. None of that stuff is true of me. Everything that's happened over the past great. I am not filming this video over. Everything that's happened over the past 6 years has been something that I was absolutely not prepared for. I never could have anticipated this stuff could have happened to me. It was not something that I ever thought could happen. And I have had to try to deal with each thing that happened with whatever I could take from my past life experience, right? Like the life that I've already had for, I don't know, 35 years, 36 years, and try to apply it to this new situation, which is so painful and so awful and so unbelievable to me, right? So when you don't know what to do about something and you're trying to do the right thing, you're not going to get everything right. You know, and as far as the conglomerate is concerned, I'm wrong about everything anyway. You know, they want to make rape legal, and I don't. I think that's terrible. They want to molest children, and I don't. I think that's terrible. They want to make harassment, you know, socially accepted, and I don't. I think that's terrible, and all of those other things. So whether or not the conglomerate thinks that it can attack me about how I do things, how I see things, whether or not it's trying to say that I'm sincere, that never changes the fact that the conglomerate thinks I'm wrong about all that other stuff anyway, and is not trying to find ways in which I'm consistent, right? Is not trying to think of ways, things to prove that I'm honest, you know, or that I mean what I say, or any of those things, right? It's looking for a way to discredit me anyway because it disagrees me about all of those other issues. You know, and I can't, and you can't make somebody think another way about things, right? If they have decided to think the way they want to think, they're gonna do that, you know. And all I can try to do is do the things that I know I have to do, you know. Try to get through school, try to find some work, try to get a place to live, and try to live my life in the midst of just being constantly persecuted by these people.